by following the white rabbit, the information from the Angel King Zephon leads me to Baal Zephon, but also to another revelation regarding Zephon. Baal Zephon was the form of a Canaanite storm god, Baal, literally meaning the Lord. In his role as Lord of Mount Zaphon, he is identified in the Ugaritic texts as Hadad, the storm god. Because of the mountain's importance and location, it signifies the north in Hebrew. The name is therefore sometimes mistakenly given in translation as Lord of the North. He was equated with the Greek god Zeus, in his form Zeus Kasios. Because Baal Zephon was considered a protector of maritime trade, sanctuaries were constructed in his honor around the Mediterranean by his Canaanite and Phoenician devotees. Baal Zephon thereby also became a place name, most notably a location mentioned in the Hebrew Scriptures, the Book of Exodus, as the location where the Israelites miraculously crossed the Red Sea during the Exodus. The name Baal Zephon never appears in mythological texts. It occurs in the guides to rituals and in letters. It is used to differentiate this form of Baal from others, such as Baal Ugaritic. It is worth mentioning here that this is known as Baalim. Baalim was a term used to refer to all the variants, branches from the same tree. The earliest discovered depiction of the god, where he stands astride two mountains in a smiting posture, dates to the 18th century BC. The Titan. Other depictions show him crowned and bearing a scepter. As a protector of maritime trade, his temples also received votive stone anchors. The treaty between Esarhaddon and King Baal of Tyre ranks Baal Zephon in third position behind Baal Shaman and Baal Malej. In addition to his temple at Jebel Aqwa, Baal Zephon is known to have been worshipped at Tyre and Carthage, and served as the chief god of the colony at Tarpanes. There is a 14th century letter to the Egyptian pharaoh, which places Baal Zephon as equivalent to Amun, literally meaning that the kings and pharaohs agreed that this was indeed the same figure. And we are told clearly that Typhon is hidden behind Zeus. Temples to Zeus Kasios are attested in Egypt, Athens, Epidaurus, Delos, Corfu, Sicily, and Spain, with the last mention occurring on Rome's German border in the 3rd century AD. Oddly enough, Zeus Kasios disappears from the time of the Constantine Reformation. The first millennium BC Assyrian texts mention Baal Zephon as the name of the mountain itself. Locally, the mountain was worshipped in its own right, meaning that Baal may be simply attached to an already existing belief system. The books of Exodus and Numbers in the Hebrew Scriptures records that the Israelites were instructed by Yahweh to camp across from the place named Baal Zephon in order to appear trapped and thereby entice the Pharaoh to pursue them. To entice is to provoke, and to appear trapped, to be pursued across the Red Sea, would be a trap. Not only is this a deceptive tactic, but it is also very different from the story of Moses crossing the Red Sea, and all of this is in the shadow of Baal Zephon. The Angel King Zephon was also identified with Jebel Aqua, the home of Elohim, from which Yahoo was cast out. According to Herodotus, who considered it to mark the boundary between Egypt and Syria, as Ras Korun, which is a small mountain near to the marshy lake Bardawil, known as the Serbonian Bog of Herodotus, where the ancient opponent of Zeus was said to be hidden. Here, the Greeks knew Baal Zephon was worshipped. Typhon may be the effects of the fallen chariot hitting the earth, and if so, then Zeus defeating Typhon would be similar to Zeus defeating Puff the magic dragon. The fact that Baal Zephon is worshipped here, at a place where Typhon is said to be hidden, you can work out the rest for yourself. The name refers to something being hidden. And hopefully, you just worked out who the hidden one really is.